Carlo, Raiders, Javaloso. Javaloso! Come on! Hello everyone, I'm back. Yes, I am back with another tactical video. It's been ages. I know it's been ages since I've done my last one, but I'm here now. I'm here today. It's been widely requested. It's been requested so many times. Like, I've just been stalling the amount of times I've been trying to put this out, but it's finally here. The 43 one that I use with my Benfica side. It's finally here, and I'm here to show you guys tactics that I cooked up with Benfica. I used this tactic with Crystal Palace as well. I think it's the first instance where I used it, and now I'm using it with Rangers. So if you guys want to check that out, I'll be streaming Rangers FC, which I currently do on Twitch. So make sure to follow me on Twitch so you don't miss out. But yeah, I'm not going to get into the long talk. I just want to show you guys the tactic, show you guys how I did with Benfica, and also show you guys how I did with Crystal Palace as well, since that was the first club that I used this tactic with. So let's just get into the video. Before I carry on, I really appreciate it as well if you guys can get me to 10k on TikTok. We're almost there, and I'm hoping we can do that before the end of this month. So check me out on TikTok. You guys didn't know, Total Flips on TikTok. As you can see in the bio, the FM23 guy, that's me. Like, you just scroll through this page, the amount of one of the kids that I've showcased, stream highlights of course that I do have. It's crazy. Memes as well. I got everything. So please make sure to hit the follow button and get me to 10k. I really appreciate it from you guys, and I'm also loving support from everybody. As you can see, we finished first in the league. Runners up against Real Madrid. Yeah, runners up in the final in my first season with Benfica. So it just shows how good this tactic is. It just shows it. Winners of the Taça de Portugal and winners of the Allianz Cup, as you can see right there. 34 matches played, 100 goals scored, 16 goals conceded. Like, if I show you guys this tactic, I think it'll do wonders for your team. Like, I just think it'll do wonders for you guys. So obviously that'll be later on in the video. I'm just teasing you guys for now. In terms of, and it's pretty surprising because we didn't even receive any red cards. It's so surprising. I did not even plot that. That's pretty mad. But obviously the star man, as you can see right here, Gonzalo Ramos. What a guy. This guy, he was so clutch for me. It's just a shame he couldn't turn up in the final, but you guys can check out that game. Obviously I'll post it, link it, so it's somewhere there. You guys can watch the final. It was a pretty good one, but I also showcase our run up to the final because we had a very, very exciting game against Man City, and if you weren't there on the stream, you missed out. That's what I'm gonna say. You missed out, but don't worry, I do have that video, so I'll make sure to post that one right here as well. So yeah, I could just tell you that it included a lot of goals and not a 90-minute winner. So basically extra time, last minute winner goal. Like, it was just crazy. It was just crazy. But yeah, Gonzalo Ramos, 50 goals. It's a shame he couldn't break the record. He equaled it of Eusebio, but he couldn't break it. He did wonders for me in this tactic. If you see the role I gave him, it's pretty much clear as to why he cooked like really well. Along with that, Rafa in the 10th position, he did pretty well. Like, if you see his attributes right here, 30 years old, what a player. His value, I'm not sure what it was at the start of the season, but boy oh boy, I'm sure it's risen. I am sure it's risen. And it's just a shame that he missed out on the Champions League final. I feel like he was a big pivotal point in our side. So it's a shame that we're missing him in the final. Along with that, Antonio Silva, 94 pass completion. He did pretty well at the back. Along with him, I also paired him up with Joseph Tatalo. He did pretty well himself. So yeah, that's pretty much it from the stats that you guys can see from here. Gonzalo Ramos also bagging the most player of the match awards. So yeah, in regards to the schedule, you can just see it was kind of shaky at the start. I don't think I was implementing the 4-3-1 one at this period. I think it was the 4-3-3, I believe. But from the start of the season, we were completely smashing it. Real Madrid were only side to beat us at home, I believe, throughout the whole season, I believe. And then we lost against FC Porto away, which basically broke our unbeaten streak, and then we lost in the final. So We won every single game. We drawn about, like, at least check out the league real quick. We drew just 3 games in the league, once at home, and yeah, we killed it. We smashed the league. I think we broke the points record as well. Charlie Ramos with the golden boot, of course. Neres, Ramos, and Rafa. What a panel of attackers we need to have. Shame that Neres couldn't break the. Shame that Neres couldn't have the most assists in the league, but he did pretty well. And Odysseus Lakadimos having the most clean sheets, he's just deserved for him. Just deserved. So evidently, with backup from the data hub, you can just see through the summary. Analysis of our attacking and defensive performance indicates that we are very good defensively and even better in attack. Hard teams score against, and we walk over most teams in attack. So it's pretty much clear through the schedule. You guys can see, like, this is the reason why I wouldn't want to say I got bored of the save, but it just felt so easy, just winning against teams. And I feel like I like a challenge in FM. This is why I obviously moved over to Rangers, but we were just smacking teams like it was nothing. So yeah, this tactic is pretty class. So yeah, 13 points cleared, top of the table. Shame we lost in the final, but we definitely exceeded expectations in the Champions League. In time, we were only expected to finish, like, just to reach the round of 16. We made it all the way to the final. Our run was pretty tough, but we made it. We made it, I say. Yeah, top goal scorer, as you can see, Gonzalo Ramos clearing the competition, apart from Allianz Cup, where there was some involvement from the other players in João Mario and Joseph Salo. That's where the corner tactic comes in handy, which I'll show you guys. So here it is. Here's the tactic. I may have shown this on my TikTok, but I thought I'm going to go a bit more in depth with this tactic now. So as you can see, we have a sweeper keeper on the fence as a goalkeeper, backline featuring 2 wing backs on support, 2 centre backs, ball playing defenders, have the DM as the ball in midfielder, and also you have João Mario operating as a deep line playmaker. In front of him, you have the case of Rafa as attacking midfielder, the 2 inside forwards in David Neres and Andreas Shoulderep, and as you can see, the star man, the danger man, Gonzalo Ramos as the pressing forward. Yeah, that was the role that I used with him, getting 50 goals. Yeah, as you can see, 50 goals in all competitions. Like, just this guy, he's phenomenal. I got to highlight him again. He's just phenomenal. His attributes make him the perfect striker for you to sign in any save. I'd recommend. Maybe pricey, but trust me, he is bringing that output 100%, 110%. In terms of instruction, we went with a positive mentality for this Benfica side. In terms of in possession, we went with playing out of defense, slightly shorter passing. Sometimes I like to even bring it a bit more down to shorter, maybe. Slightly higher tempo. Sometimes within games, if I feel like we're not progressing the ball a bit more quick enough, then I like to just notch it up just a bit higher, just so we're trying to play a bit more intensity, a bit more urgency, so we're getting the ball up straight to the big man, obviously Gonzalo Ramos, or even to the wingers, because I know David Neres or Rafa, they're always producing. Working ball into the box is always important. I just like to keep this on the same attacking width. Low crosses, they did work out for me, I'd say, and play for set pieces. One I don't often use, but I decided it's worked out in this side, and we were able to obviously make the most of it through the corners that we took, even the free kicks. In transition now, you can see counter pressing and countering, and with the distributing the ball, we have to distribute to the centre backs, and when the keeper will just take short kicks to centre backs, where centre backs will just progress it up the field through the ball in the midfielder, through to João Mario, and he can decide if he wants to pass it through to Rafa or to the wings in Shoulderep and Neres, and obviously from there they'll obviously find the main man, Gonzalo Ramos. Out of position now, you can see the defensive shape, what we're operating with, standard defensive line. I feel like it's just the standards. Like, it's what you gotta have. Just keep the standard. It's always gonna work for you. High press, line of engagement. That's something I just like to keep it. Obviously, we've got to make sure that we're up in their box, trying to make sure we're trying to get the ball as quick as possible. In terms of this defensive line, I sometimes do push it up if I feel like we're at home, we need a goal, we're up against a less weaker side, and we just want to just make sure that we're in their half. We want to dominate inside their own half, so they don't escape. They feel trapped. They feel how can I say the word? They feel claustrophobic in a way. That's one way to describe it. Trigger press more often and prevent short goalkeeper distribution. So it's all about a high intensity pressing, passing the ball up as quick as possible through the lines, and that's all possible through the use of this midfield pivot right here. Something I don't really use, because with me, I'm more of a 4-3-3 kind of guy, but I just feel like this tactic's been cooking for me, so I just thought, why not? Let me switch up how I normally play, and it's been working out. It's been working out for me. And the only play instruction that I do have in this team is on João Mario, the deep line playmaker, just to tackle harder. That's it really. I've seen people use the likes of crossing from the byline and aim across the center. I could recommend that if you wanted to use it. That's something I personally have not used, but I will use in future. If you would like to use this instruction, I definitely recommend it. Corners, exact same as my first tactical video with the 4-3-3. I believe I used it with Arsenal, the Arsenal 4-3-3. Defend corner right and defend corner left. Basically a mix of zonal and man marking in a way. So really and truly, I like to have 3 players only marking, 1 player just marking the tall man, and the others just getting back with 1 striker staying forwards. Same on the right hand side as well. And attacking, you already know, near post goes crazy, near post OP. Same thing on the right, same thing on the left. That's pretty much it with this tactic. I'll make sure to have all of these instructions, all of these set piece tactics also included within the media file in the description, so don't you worry about that one. So yeah, here we are, Crystal Palace. As you can see right here, it's quite impressive. Yeah, 20 games in, we're basically top at Christmas, but it's a slight lead up to Christmas because this top 4 race is quite crazy. As you can see on the top left, I do have Nebula's shop. I was offered it, surprisingly. This save though was from, let me even show you guys. So job history, I started off at Leamington with the save. So yeah, it's quite crazy. It's quite crazy. I did showcase my no-league tactics, which is also my YouTube. I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, first season with Crystal Palace, though, we did smash it. We won so many awards, and obviously we got the Sky Bet Championship, got promoted. First season in the Prem, it was quite shaky. We suffered. I won't lie. We did suffer, but I felt like this was a time when we were just adapting to the Premier League. It was quite tough. I did feel like we were going to get relegated, but we managed to stick it through. And now, as you can see, we're cooking right now. We're cooking. We're first in the league. Got Newcastle up next. I don't know. We'll see what we can do against them. But this tactic I did also use with Crystal Palace. As you can see, same tactic. These players are working really well, really well. I wish I streamed it more. That's what I could say. I wish I streamed it more. But one thing I want to show you guys is our great EFL Championship season, where we just almost finished off unbeaten in the league. It's quite tough the amount of games there are, but Middlesbrough had to ruin the party. They won 1-0 against us, and yeah, that's what we did. We killed it in that season. We even go to the table to show you guys. So as you can see here, this is us, Crystal Palace, 111 points, 111 points. That's what we finished on. 12 draws. It's quite a lot of draws. I can say it's quite a lot of draws, but I still feel like we dominated in the league. I feel like some games we were hard done by, I'd say. And obviously with the Premier League now, if I can show you the table. So yeah, first season in the Premier League, finished 14th. We got some big wins. We did win away at Arsenal, as you can see there. Yeah, and also at City as well. So the tactic did show signs of promises, but we just struggled. We just struggled away from home. It just wasn't the best for us. It just wasn't the best. Yeah, we conceded a whole load of goals, but we're just thankful that we're able to make it to the 40-point mark and stay up for another season. And things are working out. Things are working out in this save. I feel like the players obviously help as well, but I feel like any group of players with this tactic can work out, as you can see, like I did in the Championship. So yeah, make sure to test out the tactic. Let me know how it goes. Don't forget, I'm also streaming on Twitch. Total Flips, same name. Also on TikTok, Total Flips, same name. On Twitter too, Total Flips, same name. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.